Good morning and welcome back to my channel from the hustle and bustle here in the city of Tuguegarao, which is the capital city here in the Cagayan province. I am just coming out of my guest house and look at this. It feels like I am being thrown into a hugely different movie. Man, all this traffic mess and the sudden rush here in this city makes me now feel that the journey of yesterday was much better than the destination of now. But nevertheless, let's start the day with a positive outlook and let's get to know this small little megacity here in the Cagayan Valley. I learned that this city was known as Tubig Garo in the pre-colonial era, and that it has been growing into a major urban center and the primary growth magnet here in the northeastern part of Luzon.
One way. How do I get? I'm a bit confused here. How do I get to this road over there? Now I'm turning around and I cannot cross to this road. So do I have to? Next one?
Left, then
left or right?
left. Then next straight left again.
Oh, and then I come out like this. Okay. Okay, thank you. Nah, that is confusing here.
So and after having this problem solved, let's now continue with the city's history when once upon a time in the year of 1591, the small village of Tubig Garo was then listed as a Spanish encomienda, and that was also the beginning of the written history of Tuguegarao. The city's official founding day was on Sunday the 9th of May in the year of 1604 and starting as a Mission Pueblo with its new vicar Fray Tomas Villa, who started the construction of a temporary church with St. Peter and St. Paul as their protecting patron saints. The first structure to be made out of brick and mortar was then constructed in the year of 1724. And this was the Dominican San Jacinto chapel that is still standing as of today. The chapel was then followed by the planning of the straight east-west and south-north oriented street layout that can be seen in the city center, and that was designed by Father Antonio Lobato. And it is still in use as of now. Later in the year of 1761, it was again Father Lobato who started the construction of the St. Peter's Cathedral, which was finally finished in the year of 1768. And then in the year of 1738, the newly built Cagayan to Manila Road opened, and with the new road, the economy here in Tuguegarao also started to increase immensely. And this in return was forcing the Spanish authority to transfer the provincial capital from Lalo, which was then known as Ciudad de Nueva Segovia, to here in the city of Tuguegarao in the year of 1839. And then roughly 140 years later, on Tuesday the 12th of December back in the year of 1899, the American troops arrived here in the city and started to occupy the town and the country for the next 47 years. But not all was doomed, as the American colonizers applied a universal formal education system and a much improved sanitation environment, as well as an upgraded transportation network for the people to interconnect with each other, which of course had a lasting and positive impact on the country. They also started drastic improvements for the city of Tuguegarao by building its first provincial capital, a town hall, a public market, and the provincial high school. I am now arriving at the RGT Bulalohan restaurant, which should have the best bulalo in town. Now bulalo is a Filipino beef marrow soup, which in English is commonly referred to as a bone marrow soup. And this is a classic Filipino dish that originated in the southern Luzon region of the Philippines. The bulalo is made by slow-cooking beef shanks and bone marrow until the fat and collagen melts deliciously into a clear broth. Furthermore, it often includes leafy greens, corn, onions, garlic, ginger, fish sauce, and scallions, and is eaten with rice, soy sauce, and calamansi on the side. So join me and let's see how they serve it here. Now that was yummy indeed, so let's continue to our next destination, and as well as with the history of this city when the Second World War was upon everyone. And on Monday the 8th of December in the year of 1941, the city and its airfield was bombed by the Japanese. And Tuguegarao fell into the hands of the Japanese Imperial Army. Furthermore, this was also the marking of the opening day of the Pacific War. The Japanese occupation lasted until the day of its liberation by the Allied forces on the 25th of June in the year of 1945, when the Allied forces sent the Japanese soldiers fleeing across the Pinacanoan River to the barrio of Capitan. And then in the year of 1975, the city of Tuguegarao was declared as the capital city and seat of the regional government of Cagayan and the Cagayan Valley. And as of today, the city of Tuguegarao is one of the fastest growing cities here in the Philippines, as well as the gateway to the Ilocandia and the Cordilleras.
Motorbike parking?
Yes, sir.
Where can I park motorbike?
Go over there, sir. It's already one way, sir.
Yes, it's only one.
Sir, if you want there, sir, it's okay, sir.
Okay, and inside is DIY, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I am now reaching the SM Center here in Tuguegarao Downtown, and the SM Mall here is a shopping mall owned and operated by the SM Prime Holdings that develops, conducts, operates and maintains modern commercial shopping centers. And so SM is the largest shopping mall operator here in the Philippines, so you can find virtually in every bigger town an SM Mall. SM stands for Super Mall or also for Shoe Mart, and this name can be traced back to the year of 1948, when Henry Sai, a Chinese-Filipino businessman whose roots can be traced back to Fujian, opened his first shoe store in Quiapo, Manila. Then in the year of 1958, the first store under the name SM or Shoe Mart opened along Carriedo, also in Manila downtown. Later in the year of 1972, that shoe shop turned into a full-line department store. I think that there are currently 89 shopping malls in the Philippines that are managed by SM Supermalls, like the SM North EDSA in Quezon City, the SM Mall of Asia in Pasay, the SM Mega Mall in Mandaluyong, and the SM Seaside City in Cebu City, which are also among the largest in the Philippines as well as in the world. And what is a day without a good coffee? So surely I have to check in here at the Bean and Brew coffee shop to try their coffee, as it's supposed to be one of the best coffee house in the city. And they are not only serving coffee but also smoothies, desserts, snacks and even meals that is all very tasty, so let's check it out. Thumbs up. After taking all the photo and video shots of my coffee and the interestingly pleasing interior before drinking it, I had finally the time to taste the coffee before the lovely foam started to dissolve right in front of my eyes. And I am happy to affirm that the coffee here is of exceptional quality, great flavor, comforting environment, and excellent service. That's exactly what I need from a good coffee shop. Do you agree with me on this too? And now after this delicious coffee, off we go to our next destination, which is a testament to medieval Europe's ingenuity, spiritual fervor, and its immense artistic brilliance. Arriving now at the St. Peter Metropolitan Cathedral, which is commonly known as the Tuguegarao Cathedral. This cathedral is dating back to the 18th century and is built as a Roman Catholic church in the Baroque style and attributed to Antonio Lobato. The Baroque style is a highly ornate and dramatic art of architecture and design style that was popular in Europe from the 17th to the mid-18th centuries, and it was also really the first visual style to have a significant global impact. Anyway, it was the prominent 18th century Dominican architect and priest Antonio Lobato who initiated the construction back in the year of 1761. The church was then completed 7 years later and became a cathedral in the year of 1768 when it was completed. The church is also the seat of the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Tuguegarao and is one of the largest churches here in the Cagayan Valley. I have been told that the reason why it is called a cathedral is because it is the chair of the archbishop, which is like the archbishop's throne. The church sustained heavy damage during the Second World War and was then rebuilt by Bishop Constance Jurgens. The cathedral's facade is described as fanciful. Most notable of all its features is the broken and crested upper parts of the cathedral that is mirrored in many other churches here in the Cagayan Valley, namely the Church of Dupax del Sur and Bambang Church, as well as the St. Dominic's Cathedral in Bayambong in the province of Nueva Vizcaya. The inside of the cathedral is not less spectacular as the renovation was done by the anastylosis method, a technique that is concentrating on reconstructing the ancient structures to its former glory, and they really did an unbelievable impressive job here. And one last glimpse at this magnificent cathedral before I ride off to my next destination, which is a place everyone enjoys after a hard day at work or a tough day at school. Just arriving at the Rizal Park, and I immediately learned that it is not only a place to relax but also a place to remember the past of the Philippine history. Anyway, this park was formerly the site of a monument honoring Antonio Lobato de Santo Tomas, the man behind the present town plan of Tuguegarao. And since the year of 1918, the statue of Jose Protegio Rizal Mercado y Alonso Riolanda stands here at the center of what used to be the old plaza. It was then Cagayan Governor Honorio Lasam, a contemporary of Rizal at the 8 Neo Municipal, who inaugurated the monument dedicated to the hero. The monument also features a column made of tobacco leaves, which was the main produce of Cagayan during the Spanish regime. Jose Rizal was a Filipino nationalist, writer and polymath active during the end of the Spanish colonial period here in the Philippines. He was executed by the Spanish colonial government for the crime of rebellion after the Philippine Revolution broke out, and it was said that the revolution was inspired by his writings. And so he is widely considered as one of the greatest heroes of the Philippines. After an exciting day out and discovering the various places of interests here in the city of Tuguegarao, I am now at my favorite dinner place, the Adrenal's barbecue corner here at the Rizal, Santiago to Tuguegarao Street. And if you crave for one of the best barbecue, or a beef tenderloin and an ox lengua, then this is the street food place to go here in Tuguegarao. It is serving the yummiest classic Filipino comfort food at its best, and the only thing I can add is bon appetit. So all in all, even though I encountered the initial rush hour stress, I have to say that the city of Tuguegarao is a place not to be missed. And on this positive note, I will end my video for today. Thanks a lot for watching, and I am looking forward to see you back in my next part, where I will drive up to Bontoc in the mountain province. which I am sure that it will be one of my most amazing rides I traversed here in the northern parts of Luzon. So don't miss it, and cheers to all of you, and hope to meet you in my next upcoming episode number 11.